this, in my opinion, has the opportunity to be one of the most affluent towns in the Commonwealth. It really does. With its history, with its mix of industry, with it's got some beautiful neighborhoods. Very aesthetic. And within walking distance. Everything's within walking, that's okay.
You have the omelet, right?
Yeah, thank you. The things we hear about Southbridge are the 600 blocks, the Brookside Terrace, or what used to be the South Villages and Hobart.
You want some jelly fritos? Sure. Strawberry, apple, grape.
It's getting to be a ghost town.
A ghost town? Why do you think?
Because the industries have moved out.
What about you? Think there's a lot of different kind of people in Southbridge? Odd kind of people? Peculiar?
Chinese.
There's a lot of mentally ill people in Southbridge. There's a lot of depressed, poor people in Southbridge.
They're not homeless. They're maybe they're in a halfway house, or they've been institutionalized at some point in their life or whatever. But
you usually get it in a big city, and Southbridge is far from a big city.
You see a lot of weird-looking people, but you treat them all the same.
Jerry, what's that sign up there?
Greater Southbridge.
What the hell's that all about?
I don't know.
What did you have for dinner last night?
Cocaine. I get tapes, porn tapes.
Oh, boy!
Great pubic hair. Great pubic hair.
I can't tell nobody down.
We're all crazy around here. Don't worry about us.
I escaped from the North House State Hospital down in Connecticut.
And this guy was like a real schizophrenic.
I'm running for town councilor at large for the town of Southbridge.
Just for one day, I would love to live in the mind of this guy because he's so fucking sick.
Because I think he was the gun behind killing John F. Kennedy. Ooh, Bobby did. Frank Sinatra.
Loud and proud in Southbridge.
I've had polyps removed out of my nostrils about 7 times.
Well, he's on very strong pills just to keep that eye from popping out of his head.
It's a hell of a haircut. Show me the back line, kid. It's kind of gay. Oh. Come on, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Oh, no!
What was your favorite drink when you were drinking?
Beer, highballs, screwdrivers, gin, tonic, brandy, wine.
If I had the money, I'd be shooting gold.
Southbridge sucks!
Fucking shit sucks. The whole place sucks.
I don't know why people want to move out of Southbridge. I want to move into Southbridge.
Take one, action! Ready, set, action!
What do you think about Southbridge in general? Do you like it?
Well, you know, yes, I do. Yes, I do. You know, I do like it. You know, very much. It's a refreshing change of pace. You know, from my hometown of Warren, where I have lived for the past 33 out of 42 years, and everything is within a walking distance where I lived in. This town itself saves me gas, money, and time. This town does.
Southbridge means, to me, is the eye of the Commonwealth, right? And on the cities, right, you have Worcester, Boston, Hartford, Springfield. It's central, all right? And the town of Southbridge is an industrial town at one time. Southbridge used to be a prosperous town, you know, because the American Optical kept the people on its feet, you know?
I don't know of any better place anywhere, so that's why I like it here.
Yeah, I'm born in Southbridge.
On my own down.
This is the rock of the late James Dennison. He was the first settler to have came into Southbridge. He had stayed here for half a winter so that he wouldn't freeze to death whatsoever. The hill and road are both named after him.
You are an entrepreneur, aren't you, Jerry?
Yes, I am there, Roddy.
All right. What do you got? How much you got there?
There's like 15 cents. Southbridge, same as it ever was.
So, what do you have to say about Southbridge?
I think you take first outfit.
All right.
After we went in first outfit is going downhill. Nothing to do.
Boring?
Yeah, boring.
The late George Angle himself was a founder of the Mass Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Do you like animals?
Yeah.
You think he ever got bit by a dog?
Maybe.
All right, let's go to Billis's.
This stool right here, number 11 in the row, John F. Kennedy Jr., when he was on the political trail for U.S. Senator, I believe, came down here, sat, had a couple cups of coffee.
You still got the old history. You got new stuff going on. They just need some more businesses in the general area.
I liken the atmosphere around here to basically what the old barber shop used to serve as kind of a meeting place for people. A lot of gossips exchanged, a lot of, just banter on what's going on in town. We get a lot of characters coming through here, people that are sort of, either we've adopted them or they've adopted us, however you want to look at it.
What's your name?
Pat. My name's Colleen.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mel.
And her name's Kelly.
I'm Rachel, and that's Marty.
I'm Marty.
And we're both from Southbridge. Yay.
Hi, my name is Geraldo Gomez.
My name is Mr. Bassett. My name is Fancy.
Erica Fluff.
Norman Bluff. Kevin Buck.
Paul Vincent. Willie Mooney.
Armin Giroux.
George.
Dusty.
Chester. Charles.
Wayne.
That's just go by that name, Pat.
Hi, I'm Jerry. I'm Jerry. Nice to meet you. Jerry's my nickname. Jerry's my nickname. People call me Jerry. I live right here in Southbridge at 12 Chapin Street.
How much is your rent, Jerry?
About $400.
And what do you get a month from the state?
About $430.
So that leaves you 30 bucks, right?
Yeah, hey, you guys are. My very last job was at the discount liquor package store down the Main Street. Well, since then, my lady friend, long-time husbands, they call me on job short notice, whatever they need help.
So you work, you have a few different part-time jobs, and you get $430 from the state. So how do you make ends meet?
Bottles of cans, clap your hands. Bottles of cans. Bottles of cans, clap your hands. 5 cents is not a joke. Money doesn't grow on trees. I'll take them all. That's my motto. Take them all. That's my motto. You got any more, Ronnie?
What I want to do is I want to collect a big bag for you.
Yeah.
As much as I can. That way, when you turn them in, it's worth the trip.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it. Absolutely. Adrian, you know that.
Can I ask you something?
Big play. Sure.
How much money did you make off the bottles I gave you last time?
Oh, about over $5. Absolutely.
Jerry, nice talking to you,
Absolutely.
man. I gotta get back to work.
Hey, you guys, you go
Thanks,
right
man.
in there.
Hey,
Adrian,
is everybody giving bottles and cans around here?
Yeah.
To him?
Yeah.
All these construction guys.
You know, that's all right. That's all. That's where that. I think you
Are
know
these nice guys? Are these all nice guys?
Absolutely, absolutely, your agent. Absolutely, they're writing the bottle deposit law in action and motion. For almost nearly 20 years, the state's bottle deposit law has been a big and huge success, tremendously. This is a part of my day, 7 days a week.
All right, here's your trays. Huh?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. 10, 20, 30, 60, $1, 50, $1.70, $1.90, $2.10, $2.30. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, okay, sir.
All right, you have a good day.
I certainly will. Okay. Okay. Lisa, thank you very much, sir. Lisa, see this?
You call him like Mr.
Jerome, Mr. Returnable, right, buddy?
Yeah, yes, I am the joke.
All right, here's the word association. We say the word and you tell us the first thing that pops in your head, all right?
Ready?
Go ahead.
1970s.
What's the first thing that pops in your head when you hear the 1970s?
How many years ago was that? 1970?
Disco Ball Studio 54, disco music.
30 years ago.
Afro hairdos.
Culmination of the 60s, I guess you'd say.
The 1970s.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
The Pope.
What?
The
What's
Pope.
this? What are you doing?
Word association.
Cute.
The head of the Catholic Church, Pope John Paul.
The Pope.
Church.
Church. Religion.
Catholic.
The Pope.
Not like hockey.
What about,
God. You believe in God?
Not entirely.
This town has always been a deeply and devoutly religious town.
You believe in God?
Yes, I do. I believe Jesus is God.
Oh, yeah. I sure do.
There's somebody up there, you know. I'd be
full-blown Catholic. Christian, I would say.
What do you believe about him?
I watch his show. I watch his movie on TV.
I just believe that Jesus did his thing, and we're doing our thing.
They crucified him for me.
He had the same dreams as we had. You know, get a car when you're 16 years old, get a wife, have kids.
It was sad, you know. It was a sad show.
What part was sad?
How he died, you know. How Jesus died.
A couple people told me that he died at 33 years old. I don't believe that because you'd have to be more or less a derelict and a bum after 33 years of wandering through the desert. I mean, I did it for a couple of years out in LA. I did it because we wanted to go and play the slot machines in Las Vegas.
My name is Peter Joyce.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a Roman Catholic priest and the pastor of St. Mary's Parish here in Southbridge. It's a very interesting and very enjoyable community. The people here are very generous, they're very good, they're very considerate, and in my experience, these people here at St. Mary's are people of great faith. Not just something that they say, but really something that they try to put into action in lots of ways.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, behind upon the body, all the merit of all the grace, the Lord is birthday, blessed on us all, praise the Lord. That's right, that's the Catholic Church. That Ronnie is the Catholic Church.
You pretty religious, John?
Oh, yeah, I love the Lord. Yeah, I do. My wife, too.
Have you always had a lot of animals?
Oh, yeah. I love animals.
Shows. They like you, huh?
Yeah.
Every day you do this?
Yep. Every morning.
And the cats just follow you?
Oh, yeah.
And how long do you walk?
For almost a half hour, then we go to church. My animals don't go to church, just me and my wife.
The black cat. I named him Friday because I got him from Dr. Mills on Good Friday.
And what's that dog's name?
Peanut. She's a Geishan. And this here It's Tinkerbell, the one that looks like me. Yeah. Well, see my hair?
Baby kitty right here. Come here, baby kitty.
Come on, baby kitty.
Come on.
That's baby
That's baby kitty.
There's my baby kitty. And that there, that's baby girl. She's a chihuahua.
Get on your chair, baby girl.
That's their place.
They sleep there?
No, they sleep in bed with us. Oh yeah, right under the covers.
You just like animals, huh?
Yeah.
You like animals and Jesus.
Yeah, and the Lord.
You think racism is a problem in Southbridge?
Racism?
Said that man made problem.
Sorry?
I don't even stay out that one to see what's going on.
Yeah. How about racism? You see any racism?
No, I'm into sports. I go along with sports.
I haven't seen it. You think racism is a problem in Southbridge?
Not really. No. Not really at all.
You don't think so? You don't ever feel like, people are taking it, or discriminating against Spanish people?
Okay, all set. And rolling. What's
Start.
your name?
Wayne Foskin.
Wayne Foskett. Wayne Foskett. Foskett. Wayne Foskett.
So do you like Southbridge?
No. Yeah. I did 6 months ago. Not as much as maybe 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it was 90% French.
It used to be 80% French.
Now, I'm going to honestly say, I think it's 90% Puerto Rican.
Now I gotta say it's 80% Puerto Rican.
You don't like Puerto Ricans? Can't stand them. I'll call them Spicks if you want.
You know, all the Puerto Ricans I know are really nice.
Watch them. Watch them. They're nice, and the next thing you know, you got a fucking blade in your back.
Have you met any nice Puerto Rican people? What? I know one. One? He's the boss of all of them. That carries 2 stilettos, 1 taped to each leg, and he's faster than someone with a draw.
Faster than Jesse James could draw. That's how fast this guy is.
Really? Faster than you could draw a gun?
Yep.
He's lightning fast.
And I know him well.
Louis.
I'm the gun, they call me.
They call him the Snake.
He says, if you ever get in any trouble with any of my countrymen, let me know, and I'll take care of it.
Just say the Snake, and nobody will mess with you. No spick will mess with you. Puerto Rican, but he's a good friend of mine. There you go. No, I can't do that. He's gonna censor that movie.
See you later, Wayne.
Take care, gentlemen. Hey, Wayne. Hey, what?
You know this guy?
Oh, yeah. Tell you something about him. Kicks out a trash barrel. Yeah, it's right there. Returnable's not a joke, Wayne.
Yeah, he's a...
Jerry, you send me letters every week, at least a couple, right?
Yeah.
I love getting them. I'm always wondering, though, why you put, like last week I got a letter. It was 4 pages long. Great letter. You typed it. 4 pages in the thing, but you put 7 stamps on it.
Hey, Ronnie, the post office, they weigh all mail, yo. They weigh the mail. They got scales that weigh all mail. They got scales that weigh mail. I've had mail that came back to me. I've had mail you'll stand by the post office. Insufficient postage. Address unknown.
Better safe than sorry, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna have an ass covered on postage.
Why do you whisper that?
Because he's saying bad words, right?
Oh, it's a cuss word?
Yeah.
What were you whispering?
Anyway, what about... I'm going in the post office to buy stamps for my letter. Everybody's postage rod gets weighed, or it gets weighed, you know. All letters, they depend on the number of pages, Rod, you know. You can never be too safe with postage. I'm mailing a letter to new statement, Mark Karen.
It takes some time to learn how to listen to Jerry, to really absorb his message.
Extrapolate the theme.
You have to train your eyes to read Jerry too. Jerry writes like he speaks.
Before you come down in your Chevrolet Chevy red pickup truck, make sure that you fill the back with yours and your ex-lady friend's roommates' returnables right up to the tailgate. Just make sure that you don't block the rear windows whatsoever yourself. See? Not blocked. Very nice. So that you can see backing out of the driveway, and also make sure that you fill her up to full, parentheses F, with diesel or regular gasoline unleaded your pickup truck.
Incredible. It is incredible.
How many pages was that letter you just sent?
5.
How much did you just spend on postage?
Let me see, man. Let me see. $5. Here, have a roundabout. Here, have a roundabout. Statue of Liberty one. Here, want a stamp, Ron?
No, I got plenty of stamps.
Jerry has the good of Southbridge at heart. Very often, when maybe it's a slow, or he doesn't have much time to write, he's sending me menus or flyers of businesses specials, of things that I should be cognizant of. And I always remind, I see it, it comes, it's in an envelope, a regular letter envelope, but it's probably about that thick. Looks like a Big Mac, and it's got 20 stamps on it. And I open it up and I'm like, oh boy, do I have time to read this? And I breathe a sigh of relief sometimes because it's everybody's flyer.
Yeah, it's not just a single space.
Yeah, but he wants people to know that Southbridge has services and business here, and yeah.
AO was the town's best and biggest, largest one. The former and old American Optical was from the early 1800s up until the late 1980s, y'all. Has anybody in your family ever worked at the former and old American Optical?
My grandmother Bati worked there for about 40 years. This is my grandmother, called Bati, Polish. She worked at the AO for a long time.
26 years.
What'd you do there?
I was polishing the lenses.
Must have been something though during the boom time here in Southbridge, huh?
Oh, yes, you couldn't walk on Main Street on Thursday nights.
Too many people? Yeah.
Well, they get paid only once. When they get paid on a Thursday.
Now, how many people were working at the AO back then?
It's quite a few thousand that time.
I used to work down to AO one time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Long time ago, huh?
Yeah, that when you do it down one while we're working down to AO. I think to tell folks outfit.
What did you do at the AO?
At least it didn't get on you, right?
Yeah.
Well, they had me at first start. I worked in
Can I get some
first started when I worked in a
Thank you.
grinding shop where they make grind the lenses.
You say that again? Meathead was talking. You worked in Southbridge at the AO?
Yes, on my second of 3 on-site.
What did you do?
Packaging discs, contact lens discs. Yes, I did.
Did you work at the AO when the AO was around?
No. My 2 brothers did, and my sisters did.
Was it tough when the AO moved out?
Not for me.
For them?
Why,
Why did they move out of Southbridge? What was the reason?
That's a good question.
The company itself goes to a foreign country and they, because of the labor. All right, the labor is cheap out there.
I think the AO moving out was a big mistake. But progression.
Hurt the community.
Yes,
the AO moving out hurt the community?
I think it's hurt the community, but what can you do when people are divided regarding future and past?
Where do they move it to?
Someplace in New Mexico.
New Mexico?
Someplace in Mexico.
Mexico?
Mexico or New Mexico?
Tijuana or something?
You got me now.
Young people from the high schools, right, when they graduate, they go to college. There's no work for them when they come back to town. They have to go out of town.
So you're not resentful or bitter that the AO moved out?
What can they do? What can they do? There's nothing they can do.
People still call you the mayor of Southbridge,
Oh,
Albert?
yes. Even the manager calls me, the town manager.
You know Albert Maramo? You know Albert Maramo? You know Albert Maramo?
Albert John.
Al Maramo, everyone knows him. He's known as the unofficial mayor of Southbridge.
Yeah, that's what they call me, the mayor of Southbridge.
How old are you these days, Albert?
I'm gonna be 80.
Holy mackerel.
I'm so spry, I'm so active around everything.
How long you lived in Southbridge?
1918. Born and brought up. Same section where I live at now, home.
I don't know his name, and I don't know if he's still around.
Yeah, man. I was reading the Bible last night. I got a Bible at home. Keep me occupied, you know.
He's tall.
It says that when Jesus died, when they hung him on the cross, his mother gave him codeine for the pain.
He's really skinny. We call him Heroin Man.
They had drugs in the day, so.
I don't know. He's pretty cool, you know. He was always nice to me.
I mean, if I'm walking down the street and somebody says, here, here's a couple bags of dope, I'd do it. And immediately, if I had a needle, I'd shoot it. If somebody said, let's go drinking beer.
What about George?
George Marshankowski. The fast walker?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Oh, that's a friend of mine, George.
George.
What does UDT mean?
Did somebody say boo right before that?
Guys, you guys are funny.
You're kind of notorious as a walker, huh?
You're really putting it, huh?
Yeah. Why do you walk so fast?
Keep it straight and good exercise. Live by speed in Southbridge.
Nice. You got some endurance, huh?
I think I found a partner you.
You found the Fountain of Youth? What is it?
Spring water.
How about Danny? You know Danny?
Which one's Danny?
Danny, 24-inch biceps.
Oh, Briggs, yes.
How much you lifting these days, Danny?
I got about 315 for 4. And I got 250 for 1.
Danny and I go to see Red Sox games together, and you know, he comes in sometimes a little short at the end of the month, and you know, we'll buy him lunch and whatever.
You still lifting today? Or you just taking a break, or?
Nah, cause they would charge me too much.
You know, he's particularly just one of these guys that sort of found a way into my heart.
My #1 priority is my rhythm.
Yes, I know him. He always gets me when I'm walking down the street and asks what instrument I play.
I do enjoy listening to women play instruments.
Oh, it's Jerry, the big tall blonde.
There's too many of them.
I'm an encourager and supporter of women playing musical instruments. I'm an encourager.
He's very interested in forming an all-girl rock and roll band here in town.
A local all-female band, local.
Oh yeah?
A local all-female band. So Veronica, you could play guitar and harmonica?
That's Gina. This is Veronica.
Here, but, well, you know, I could try to get Frady's lady friend. Frady's.
What's she gonna play?
The drums.
Let me see if I can picture Sarah with me, Jay.
Is that the one that plays the drums? Oh my God, I gotta see it.
Yeah.
Gina on harmonica and the guitar.
What about you told Gina to get back to playing guitar and harmonica, get back into it.
John Vizard's son's new girlfriend on piano lessons.
My landlord, who's on the track, his wife plays the organ.
And another girl who plays bass.
I used to be an MC for the area's first black African Negro top 40 band all the way direct from Springfield, the Floyd Patterson Band.
Rock that shit, homie.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up, yo. What a big warm round of applause and welcome. What a dynamite, exciting, fantastically, incomparably wonderful Floyd Patterson Band.
That's awesome.
I'm too obsessed with that music stuff. He's not interested in karate or anything. He just wants.
I can't wait till he hears you play.
He's gonna hate it.
What's your favorite kind of music?
I like funk, hip hop, and rap.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, rock and roll.
How about we sing a song?
I don't want to sing a song with you. I don't like you.
smoking up Jada Joe's way back.
My favorite song was Princess Diane's song that Billy Idol did.
Oldies.
The Princess of a Rose.
And country.
Country.
Country and western.
Do you like Western music?
Yes, I do.
So you like both country and Western
Yep.
music?
I like metal music. I always like that hard rock and metal.
Loud music. Really loud music.
Irish. Irish?
Yeah, it's nice music.
What about gangster rap? You know, down with the homies?
Some I do.
My favorite artist would be Elvis, but he's dead.
Elvis, yeah.
L. Smith.
Old Aerosmith.
Good stuff. Not the crap they listen to now.
Does anybody ever tell you you look like someone famous?
No, no fight on me, Jack.
You ever hear of Ted Turner?
Yeah, I had dirt there, huh?
Do you think you look like anybody famous?
Dracula.
Count Dracula.
I think I look a little bit like a Clark Gable.
Yeah, Benny Hill.
Bill S. Preston Esquire.
Janine Garofalo.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Nipsey Russell.
Wednesday Addams.
Clint Eastwood.
Muhammad Ali.
My father.
A little bit above the nose to the eyes, you look exactly like Robert Duvall. Robert Duvall.
Robert Downey Jr. You think? A little bit, don't I?
Yeah, you almost look like twins.
Oh, I mean, everybody calls me Lincoln. I mean, hey.
Okay, what's your name?
Harry Shaw.
And what do you do for a job?
I work at Southbridge Hospital 25 years. Pick up laundry, trash, move furniture, you name it, I can do it. So you lived in Southbridge your whole life? No, I'm originally from Cape Cod, Provincetown. I left Provincetown, I was about 15. I'm 62 now.
People compliment you on your beard a lot?
Oh yeah.
Call you Abraham Lincoln?
Oh yeah. You know, you hear kids on Hamilton Street, hey, Mr. Lincoln, going down for some beers.
So where are you headed right now?
Time off, couple beers, bullshit you guys, go home.
Yeah. You have a girlfriend?
No, I'm married.
How long?
10 years. 10
Wow.
years Valentine's Day.
Got any kids?
No, all hers. Married woman with 7 kids.
People say he looks like Abraham Lincoln with his beard.
Are you as honest as Abraham? No. how you can be in this world?
What's your name?
Steve.
From Southbridge?
Yeah.
You drive?
I ride my bike everywhere. No, I don't have my license.
You don't have it?
I lost it.
How'd you lose it?
These cops right here took it away.
Did you go away for a while?
A little while.
How was that?
Sucked.
So you think you rehabilitated since then?
Hell no. Well, I don't want to stay so long. I gotta go meet my landlord at 1 o'clock.
Grandmother?
My landlord. We're getting a security deposit, $300, partying now.
What are you gonna do with the $300?
I'm just fucking high, I tell you right now.
On what?
Whatever comes first. I got caught with a lot of drugs in my car one time. Got caught with 197 bags of coke.
You dealing for a while?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, nigga, right?
Hey, you know I told my bitch the other day I got into a big fight with her over the phone? Fuck her, you know? You're sorry, huh? So get on your knees and suck it!
Were you living together?
About 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty serious then, huh?
Nah, not really. Just a piece of ass, you know?
Oh, get going home, man.
Yeah, give me 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, man.
Ready to puke, man.
Do you agree with spitting in public?
No. But people still do it.
Hey, take a right.
Bro.
Yeah. I want to show you guys a part of Southbridge.
What part?
Huh?
What part?
The drug part.
Oh.
The slums of Southbridge, man.
What about the average Southbridge person? What is their? How do you think they're doing economically?
I would say not good all, you know, what's what?
Put it this way. Put the camera up there for a second.
Watch it could be better.
That's what Southbridge looks like. There you go.
There you go.
That's
Boarded up
exactly what
houses.
Southbridge looks
There you
like.
go.
What do you think the average rent in Southbridge is?
Maybe 400, 450.
The average rent for apartments in downtown area is $334.
How much do you think the average Southbridge person makes?
Oh, about maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000. I don't know.
In 1999, the average annual wage was $28,491.
Do you think the Department of Defense moving into town is going to increase your business?
Yeah, we're hoping they will. It's a good opportunity, I think, for the town as well.
The federal government's coming in town and they're opening up a training center here and it's going to pump a bunch of money into Southbridge?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Do you think it'll help Southbridge?
They claim it will.
If they hire Southbridge people, I think they're going to get 70 to 75% Puerto Rican.
It'll hopefully bring in more government jobs and business.
This is bad, but I think Teddy Kennedy's got his fingers in this DOD.
You know Teddy pretty well, don't you?
Oh, yes.
You got a hotline to him?
If you need something done, let me know. The Irish Mafia will get it done.
One call. He says, you get my secretary? Just say, Boskin. That's all you gotta say.
Do you know any other famous people?
Outside of Ted Williams, no. I met him a couple of times. Fishing. He's quite a fisherman. Paul Newman, Robert Redford.
You know them?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
How did you know them?
They're in a group that I'm in. 12th degree black belt. Who the hell give me my black belt? Chuck Norris.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is in that list.
Chuck Norris.
Hugh O'Brien.
Gary Lee Williams.
Gene Barry, Pat Masterson.
He's on that list too. He's got a 12th degree.
Ted Williams.
He's a good fisherman, huh, Ted Williams?
I met Mick Jagger. We were playing basketball one night at Crompton Park in Worcester. And after we stopped playing, I said, let's go have a beer.
Yeah, how long you been off the sauce?
July 23rd of this 2001, it'll be 7 years.
And with this goddamn humidity, I'm tempted to go out and get a cold beer, but diet soda. Yeah, case closed. So, any words of wisdom for Southbridge? What can they do to get to be a better town? Get the Puerto Ricans out of this town.
I've never been prejudiced.
Oh, yeah. Big problem with racism.
I don't believe Roddy's parents are prejudiced.
Oh, yeah. There is.
I don't believe Justin's parents are prejudiced.
I say a lot.
My kids aren't prejudiced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Against Puerto Ricans.
Roddy's sisters aren't prejudiced.
And blacks, because there's only, 3 blacks that live in Southbridge.
Have you done any stories about racism? And
It's uncomfortable for people to, on the record, talk about it. You know, I mean, you can get a whole bunch of nameless people who spout off their opinions, but no one's going to ever come out and say, yeah, I'm racist.
I know, I hate specs. I hate the niggas, I fucking hate them all.
Oh, these Puerto Ricans that are coming to this town have one affliction. They're lazy. They want everything for nothing. They fly all the way from Puerto Rico by the plane full every week.
What do you think about all that?
I don't know. I don't have no proof on it. So I really couldn't say. I thought we were all supposed to be equal.
We always hang out together and they think we're gangs and everything, and we're not. We're actually not in gangs.
Yeah, he's a gangster, exactly. Just because you drive a lowrider, you're a drug dealer.
You're gonna see that as like, damn, he must be selling drugs.
Exactly.
I sell drugs, man. I work hard for my money. I make good money, you know?
I mean, myself, I'm pro-minorities, you know. I'm not overboard with it, but, you know, I love black women. I think she's one of the sexiest creatures ever conceived or whatever.
Do you have any idea what it's costing the taxpayers of this town to support these people? Do you have any idea?
I don't know the figures. Do you know the
It's costing in the millions. in the millions of dollars.
Or welfare, now it's called the Department of Transitional Assistance, but the office down there plays service to predominantly single white moms. To the tune of almost 85% of their clients, their caseholders, single white mothers.
And if it continues and somebody doesn't put a stop to it, you know what it's going to do? It's going to bankrupt this town.
It's anything but a Hispanic service agency. And people are surprised when they see those figures.
Do you think it's tense?
No.
No.
Can we do a shot? They stay in their corner, we stay in our corner.
Hopefully, someday, people will realize that they can come right up to each other's faces, no matter how different they are, and realize how great each other is.
Do you think that's happening at all in Southbridge?
Not at all.
My wife is Spanish.
Ooh, that's why it could be. That's why you might disagree. Because she could be pure Spanish.
But I'm not racist in Southbridge.
The guys are like the goodwill ambassador between Fosket and the Puerto Ricans.
Besides the damn Puerto Ricans, what are other things about Southbridge that you really hate, that really piss you off?
Nothing. Everything's great here.
Does anything bug you about Southbridge?
Nothing. I love Southbridge.
Nothing bugs you?
No, nothing from me.
No, nothing in this town bugs me.
No.
No problem in this town.
Just, there's too many Puerto Ricans. What bugs you the most about Southbridge?
Just sucks.
It sucks.
Cops, all crooked cops.
Yeah, they're the worst. They manipulate their own fucking power, man.
They are cracking down very, very hard on the drug buying, dealing, peddling, pushing, selling, trafficking, and using.
Only thing, one thing wrong, there ain't nothing to do.
And there's nothing for the youth to do, so we get a lot of vandalism.
There's very little to keep youth here, to entertain them.
No, like skateboarding park or anything like that where they could congregate.
This is correct.
I wish they had a movie mommy I could go to. Movie.
What do you want to bring? A movie theater?
Yeah!
You like movies?
Do I like movies?
I also would like to go horseback riding.
So fucking boring around here, you know? Really?
Well, yeah, for
There ain't nothing to do in Southbridge. There ain't nothing in Southbridge, man.
You know, that's why I smoke grass. It's so fucking boring. You gotta do something.
There ain't nothing in Southbridge.
Kids,
Drink beers and get fucked up on the weekends.
That's all there is to do in Southbridge is get fucked up. You wake up in the morning and you're like, how am I gonna get fucked up and where am I gonna get the drugs?
They should lower the drinking age to 14. There's nothing else to really do around here.
So what's your drink of choice?
Anything is just wet going down.
Why?
I don't drink beer. I drink Yukon Jack and Jack Daniels. What's up, dude?
My favorite kind of beer is Bud.
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
So what do you drink?
Good old Keystone Light. I drink Keystone Light, Miller Lite.
You like reefer?
Oh, I love reefer. I'm stoned now, you know?
You think drugs are a problem in Southbridge?
Got one of them.
No problem. You can get them any way you want.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. What they should do here,
to get 'em?
what, man? You don't need that.
What are you stoned on now?
Some good marijuana.
Yeah. You ever branch out from that?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, acid, I don't know, crack?
No. You shoot a lot of heroin, you know.
Kids your age are heroin users?
Yeah.
Really?
Even younger.
You've seen that?
Oh, yeah, many times.
Where?
Excuse me.
Every time we turn around, new heroin ad is springing up.
Heroin.
I've seen it, what it's done to my biological father, and I don't mess with that.
I did some other night. And a friend of mine did too much, actually.
I can go get some if you want some.
Did he die?
No, almost. I saved his life. If he would have died in my house, I would have been fucking in jail for a good 20 years.
So when you do heroin, you shoot it in your arm?
Yeah.
Let me see your arm. For the camera, man. It's like an educational tool.
Steal all this fucking toilet paper.
Nice. Jesus Christ. They didn't have rolls you could have taken?
Huh?
You gotta go through them years of alcohol and drugs. You have to, because if you don't do that by the time you're 21, you just miss the boat.
You've been all over the place, lived in different places. Do you think Southbridge makes you drink or do drugs more than, say, another maybe normal city?
Yes, I've been driven to drugs by society.
I think if you can't leave Southbridge, yes. I think that people, it's like a nest. It's like a haven for, I don't know, people who just can't seem to leave.
What?
I wanted to ask you if you felt Southbridge added to the need to hit the bottle a little more than you would normally do.
Yes and no. Simply because I got a permit to carry a concealed weapon.
From Colin Powell, when I got discharged from the Marine Corps in Vietnam, he says, you and your brother, the Cobra, have the word from me. I'm God. Even though I'm black, he said, I'm God. To pack a gun anywhere in the world.
What do they call you, brother in Nam?
The Cobra. They call me the Lone Wolf.
And you were the
Sidewinder.
Oh, I thought you were the Lone Wolf.
I was until I changed my name to the Sidewinder. When I was in Nam, I could put up my hand and stop a 357. Believe it or not. Crush the bullet. It folded up as it hit my hand. First time, hurt like a son of a bitch, went right through my hand. Then I tried it again, and I said, I gotta be nuts.
Do you have any scars or anything?
No, whoever I had was good.
Like Padre Pio, maybe.
Yeah, stigmata.
I got a few things about McCartney, too, that I could get in trouble. I think he had John Lennon rubbed out, and I think Paul McCartney was responsible for Linda McCartney getting rubbed out, too.
So have you heard about Harry Shaw?
Yeah, you know, I know the guy myself very well, and that thing, you know, everybody doesn't know whatsoever if he's abducted or kidnapped whatsoever, but I know he's been missing for the past several days.
Have you heard anything about him?
Nothing yet.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
Do you think he's gonna turn up?
I hope so. I hope he's alive.
How long has he been missing?
Going on the 3rd week now.
3rd week? Do you think it might be foul play?
Poor Harry. No, he's harmless. He's a good guy.
How long has your husband been missing?
Since February 26th.
Had you guys have been getting along really good before he left?
Oh yeah, he was bragging how it doesn't feel like we've been married 13 years yet, and how happy he was, and how things were going real good for us.
So you think maybe possibly he had maybe a breakdown or something?
Sounds like it, because he was very, very depressed when I seen him.
What had made him depressed?
Well, they thought I had cancer, but now they're not sure. They couldn't biopsy anything. So they think I'm doing okay. They postponed the surgery. I was supposed to have into surgery.
So maybe
but he doesn't even know that.
So maybe he thought you were
gonna go into the hospital from there.
Gonna get sick, and he was depressed because of that?
Right, some of that. Harry, everything is going fine. Please come home. Love you.
Hey Jerry, where we headed?
All right. I'm going to tell you. The laundromat is called the Downback Laundromat. It's located in the back of Ed's typewriter service.
When's the last time you did laundry?
About close to New Year's, Ronnie.
So about 4 months?
Yeah, Ronnie.
Why?
Because it costs a lot of money.
You having a hard time making ends meet these days?
No. That's how Oh, what's this? Is this a kid's tape?
That's a kid's tape. So you having a hard time making ends meet, Jerry?
That's what, you know, I would know as I no.
It's all right if you are, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Are you or aren't you?
Yeah, I am, you know. Ronnie, everybody has problems.
So
nobody's perfect. Even the smart people have problems. The ones with the college, Ronnie, they may have been born with disabilities, Ronnie.
So what's your disability?
Cerebral palsy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you had it since birth?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff can't you do?
Like small things, like I can't pick up a wrench or something out with my right hand.
Are you right-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Oh, that's good, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, I didn't really have a choice because you're left-handed or not, you know.
Well, there's too much I can do. I'm legally blind and in a wheelchair. I used to go through 6 cases of Michelob and a fifth of Jack Daniels a week, and to still drive rig cross country. It wasn't too smart, but I did it anyway.
So you were a truck driver?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I still like to be doing it, but nobody's got a sense of humor. They don't let me drive no more.
What do you do for a living, Wayne?
Nothing. Collect insurance, $1,600 a month.
How do you get that gig?
Cracked up a car. Hit black ice. Rolled it 4 times. I went through the side window, and those 2 scars right there are subdural hematoma, which I had. Cerebral hemorrhage.
Did you have some sort of brain damage?
Thank God. I'm good. Outside of being wacko, I'm good, Justin. And Eli, they're out too.
Ronnie, this is not a perfect world, you know. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect world. I wish that people would just understand, accept, and listen. Understand, Ronnie, you know.
People give you a hard time in Southbridge?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, this dude, it's been going on 15, 20 years.
There's some really fucked up people.
That is Hamburger Man. That one guy, you walk by him and you say hamburger, he sits there and hisses at you. I'm not playing with you. He threw one guy through the pizza chef window down here for saying it to him. Billy's not gonna throw him through the window.
I'd be surprised they mess with you because you're friggin' big. How much you benching these days?
Those people who pick on other people, they think that it's a joke. They think that they're so much better than you.
Did your father pick on you?
Oh yeah.
You didn't see eye to eye with him?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Hey, kids. My sisters and my whole entire family was never a close-knit family. It never was. Ronnie, you know, I'm down to earth. I'm totally different from my brother-in-law and sister, yo. You know, I'll tell you one thing, I never act high class. I'm not a high class person, you know. My brother-in-law and sister and me have been separated since the late 1980s. Arguing, bitching, clashing, fighting, hollering, quarreling, screaming, swearing, yelling, Ronnie. Arguing, bitching, clashing, fighting, hollering, quarreling, screaming, swearing, yelling. I've been gone against the harassed, scared and stopped, threatened and told, Ronnie. Arguing, bitching, clashing, fighting, hollering, quarreling, screaming, swearing, yelling, Ronnie. Bombs were dropping. Eagles were flapping and tempers were flying. I got even, Steve, Ronnie. I got even. He and my sister were so much better than me themselves then. Oh, she got this high class attitude. They were so much better than high class than me. She got all of Anne Murray's tapes. Ronnie, those were the baddest moves, Ronnie, that I've ever been in. Those were the baddest moves. They kept pushing me, Ronnie, until, Ronnie, I finally stopped, Ronnie. It was a big family fight, Ronnie, big family fight. Hell broke loose, Ronnie. Hell broke loose, Ronnie. Out of my hands, I grabbed my sister right by the neck when she was in her closet. I grabbed her right by the neck, Ronnie, and their miniature male dachshund dog, you know, starts biting my leg, Ronnie, starts biting. She went hollering, she went bawling, hollering over to the neighbor's house to call the cops, Ronnie.
After that happened, you moved to Southbridge?
Yeah. It's right there, Ronnie.
Just to get away?
Oh, yeah, Ronnie. I was never in a bad mood until I finally push. I finally snapped.
There's only one person that could be knocking right now. You know, this is, for Jerry, this is like midnight. Jerry! Hey!
Hey, you guys.
What's up, man?
Jerry. Sleeping.
You want to go to Boston?
Tonight?
Yeah. Justin's here with me. I got a show in Boston. I got to leave right now, though.
Douchebag.
Douchebag, I mean. You were sleeping, huh?
Yeah, I am. You guys caught me at a bad time. I was already in bed, you guys. Boston?
Chicks and beer and music.
Okay, you guys. Is everybody giving us all right? Okay there, everybody. Good evening tonight to all of you, everybody, people, ladies and gentlemen. Live from Quincy and direct from Alex Saloon People. The Saloon People is now proud to present, ladies and gentlemen, for your entertaining and listening pleasure in the house, all the way direct from Northern Connecticut, ladies and gentlemen, a town called let's give a big, warm round of applause for my brother Zebulon, also known as Ron DeMar Murphy, everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
How did he do the... He did really, I mean... Let's put your hands together. You know, he gets stuck a couple times, but he has this whole little mantra.
That's great. It takes about a minute for him to get it out, but it's not because he's stuttering. It's just a long introduction.
You know, it could almost become a style. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Hey, the things that pass for art these days.
Yeah, he could be
like this movie right here.
Is he married, Wayne?
Separated.
How long were you married?
21 years.
You in touch with your family?
All but my son. He got married, he didn't even acknowledge me and his mother. He acknowledged the neighbors as his parents. Didn't even invite us to the wedding. He's pushing heroin. Pure heroin. He knows I know, and I approached him with an undercover cop, state trooper. And he said, "Fuck you, Dad," and "Fuck you, cop," and he took off. And that's the last I saw of my son.
That's a shame.
What's your shirt say? World's greatest grandpa. Woo! Found out 2 months ago. Grandson was born dead. His father was shooting heroin, never told a doctor. He had a railroad track up his arm, worse than you could imagine. He was mainlining the heroin.
This is your son-in-law?
My son.
Oh, really?
I knew he was pushing, but a few people that use heroin told me he was using. And I said, I don't believe it. He told me, I was using. Look at my arm. And he showed me.
Is he from Southbridge?
Worcester. Originally, Southbridge. Boston, if you need it. But he's working for the government now. 35 grand plus a year. He's got a red phone right on his desk. I says, can I call you? No. One person calls me on that red phone. The president. Bomb whoever you want. Go after whoever. Because he controls
the spaceships or whatever the hell we got, the Star Wars or whatever.
Control Star Wars?
Yeah.
Really?
He can bomb Russia, China, Gaddafi, whoever he wants. He can just push a few buttons and he's got them.
Could he bomb Canada?
Yes. Oh, we're loaded for bear.
Why do you think there's so many odd people in Southbridge?
I don't know. It's because the town sucks.
I have no idea why they are, but Southbridge has a share of strangers.
Oh, they can't help that. It's a defect. It's a birth defect that happens like MS, multiple sclerosis. Or people that were born with no arms. Or just blue arms with baby hands. Or people are 2 or 3 feet tall. They can't help it.
We got burnt out. We had no choice but to come in.
Burnt out? Oh, your house burned down?
Yeah.
Oh. Why did you decide to come to Southbridge of all places?
Yeah, that's why they sent us. Yeah, but
Oh, they sent you.
Yep.
Who sent you?
Red Cross, you know.
Oh, so you got burnt out of Worcester?
Yeah. Right.
And they sent you to Southbridge?
Yeah. Right.
You think they do that kind of stuff a lot, the Red Cross? Send people to Southbridge?
I think they got a lot to do with it.
Yeah, why? Why here?
Because of the welfare office. What do you think?
There's a lot of halfway houses in Southbridge.
And the fact that there's a Department of Mental Health office right in the center of town.
People will live here because they can walk to the welfare office. If the welfare office was in Sturbridge, they'd live in Sturbridge.
I see myself in some of these people. You know what I mean? So a lot of times the chuckles I get out of these guys is because I say to myself, yeah, there go I, you know, not for the grace of God, there go I.
Everything to me, they're all equal. Different personalities and stuff like that. And it's like they say, love thy neighbor.
Nice.
That's why they call me a woman's man and a woman protector.
Oh, wow. Speaking of that, who are the top 3 hot-looking babes?
Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, and I don't know, the one from Party of 5.
Julie Newmar.
Courtney Love, I think.
Shania Twain.
Farrah Fawcett.
Phaedra Fawcett Majors, Cheryl Ladd.
Liv Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor. Liz Taylor. Raquel Welch. Raquel Welch. Sophia Loren. Sophia Loren. Good taste, huh, guys?
What do you think about Winona Ryder?
I think she's a good singer.
What's your top 3 famous babes? The best looking hot chicks?
Don't mention faith.
Huh?
Don't mention no faith. I got enough faith around here over here. I don't know what to do with them all.
You got a lot of girlfriends?
Yeah, that's
Really?
the thing.
I almost really went out with one who lives all the way down in Putnam, Connecticut. I haven't seen in a hell of a long time. Her name is Debbie Desolate. I lost track of her.
Is she hot?
Debbie Desolate?
God, she's big and fat.
What do you go for most in a lady?
Go for the face, the hair, the looks, the body. I also go for musical talent.
Oh, that's right.
I have a question for you. Why the absolute love towards women who play music? Exactly.
Well,
the passion.
my sisters and my deceased grandmother used to play piano.
Is it a turn on?
No, it's not a turn on. I take it seriously.
Yeah.
Very serious.
Yeah, but some of them are cute.
Oh, yeah.
Like Sheryl Crow.
Oh, yeah, Bonnie Raitt. Shania Twain, Melissa Etheridge.
Shania Twain, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You know.
How about Mariah Carey?
I've always liked her. I've always been a big. She has got an incredible
body,
and 7-octave voice.
Do you like Janet Jackson?
Yes, I do. I remember all her hits, all of them.
Remember that song, Nasty?
Oh, yeah, 1986. Nasty. A nasty boy.
Don't mean a thing.
Oh, you nasty boy. Hey, Tina, you still have your harmonica, Tina?
I don't play it, Terry.
Yeah, you didn't bring your harmonica? Do you have any harmonicas?
You heard me. You never talked to me again.
Could get you signed up for lessons.
Oh, no!
Yeah, come on.
I'll only play if you dance.
Hey! That's good, Gina. That's good. That's good. You know, Gina, here, Gina, not that many women play harmonica. I've learned about encouragement and fairness, and I've listened.
Well, that's true. You encouraged me.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did. You're good. That is good. Gina, that's good. That's good.
Was it worth the wait to hear Gina finally play harmonica?
Yeah. Rod about Gina. Yes, it was, for a girl. You're good.
Who do you think's better looking, Shania Twain or Sheryl Crow?
I think, Shania Twain.
What about,
Courtney Love.
She's a troublemaker.
Yeah.
You guys have fun. You like the bad girl.
Oh, yeah. I mix it up.
Fiona Apple?
Fiona Apple, yes, I do. Shadow boxer and criminal.
You have won.
Hey Rod, it's Justin. I'm calling with the news. I don't know if you heard. The guy I'm working with, Tom Hebert, his son works, he's a funeral worker, and he told me today that they believe they found the body of Harry Shaw floating in the Quinnebog in Dudley.
This is a sad day for Southbridge. This is a sad day for Southbridge. They just found this body up in Dudley, right in the back of the former old Dudley River Mills paper factory. They found the body. He was only 64 years old. I don't know as to whether or if he drowned or committed suicide.
I only met Harry a couple of times, and that one time that we interviewed him, he just had one of those great faces that totally goes along with a great, wonderful heart. He was really humble. He had just a really cute smile. Somebody that if I was to see all the time would definitely make me really happy.
You hear about Harry Shaw?
Yes.
Do you know him?
Everybody knew him.
Everybody knew him and loved him. There was a person in this town I don't think they didn't like him.
Danny, you knew Harry too?
Yes. Yep.
So were you sad?
Very sad.
Harry had a relationship with everybody he knew. He was the sweetest guy, and he talked about his wife a lot and how much he loved her. And that was his life, was his wife.
Harry was worried about his wife, I know that.
His wife, he adored her.
He was worried about the cancer that she had, or if she had it or not.
When she got sick there, and he found out about it, he kind of lost it. He was deeply in love with her. She says that she's been the best person to him that he'd ever known. When he thought that he was going to lose her, then I don't think he wanted to live anymore.
And Southbridge probably lost a piece of its puzzle, like Justin would say.
Why do bad things happen to good people?
I don't know.
He will be missed. He is missed.
Hi, this is W. Seb with Mr. Lincoln, one of the #1 legends of Southbridge. Forever young.
Thank you.
Jeez.
That is the future of Southbridge, which I think personally stinks. They were going to hire all kinds of Southbridge people. Done.
It's going to be all government jobs.
So I think we're getting shafted, I think.
AO was a place where you could get a job, but not DOD. You cannot apply for no job, not unless you went to college. If you have a squeaky clean criminal record, they look you up and down. The government, strict.
Right here. The hotel, conference center, business center, Southbridge.
Hot one last night, Jerry?
Yeah. Does the fan work?
What do you think, Jerry? Give you a fan that didn't work?
Yeah, no. Yeah, the hope it works there.
Yeah, Jerry started to wear shorts and we're gonna get him some more.
What size is your waist, Jerry?
I think 48.
Let's see.
Oh, what do you think, Jerry?
Looking good, my man.
Yeah.
They fit. You're not 48 or 50. You're 46.
I'll take them.
You'll take them?
Yeah, I'll take them.
Bargain at twice the price.
All right. Yeah.
What's that one say?
Steamy, creamy, dreamy.
Jerry, do you know Peking Chef restaurant?
Yes, I do.
He comes in here all the time. We give him what the buffet offers, which is all types of food all the time.
What's your favorite dish in there?
He likes everything, but I think he likes the Chinese donuts.
Yeah, Asian donuts, yeah.
I heard you went over to my parents' house the other day.
Yes, I did that because of that. I was out of a pair of socks, Rod, yesterday, so that's why you have a Rod Sr. had gave me one of his. I had to tell him I did this without short notice.
So you know Jerry?
Yes, I do.
Marlene cuts your hair?
Yes, she does. She gives me, that's right, that's right there.
Because I know he doesn't have much money, and we always give him a haircut for free.
What do you think politicians drink socially? Politicians drink. My colleague drinks Miller Lite.
What social mean? Only one case?
Oh, yeah.
This is the latest load of returnables for Jerry here, and there's a little story behind this bag full, because when I went to put it in the truck this morning, I ruptured a disc because it weighs about 190 pounds.
He's gonna go nuts. He's gonna go nuts.
Hey!
Who are you calling?
The Freddy's. Got me for Freddy's, for Freddy's. It's me, Jerry Watts, again. I'm out of a Waldemar Junior's and his sister's parents' house down in Southbridge, I say Freddy's. When you get back home, call, collect a long distance Waldemar Jr. on his cordless telephone and have him let me know of how much of bottle gas do you have to make sure that every last returnable is out of that house. No bottle and can returnable is left Freddy's whatsoever. I want to make sure old kid and Freddy stays along.
Here we go. Jerry, look at how many cans he's got here.
Tailgate down.
It's filled up to F.
I think I'm afraid here for Freddy. Hey, Freddy, you really came through, Freddy. Hey, Freddy, this is badly needed money back in my pocket.
Just got to know you, what do you know? You're packed
Well, on the day good?
Yeah. Let's hear it for the business. Well, I think we have a winner.
You thirsty, Jerry?
You bet I am.
The mother-in-law of Jerry.
Mother-in-law, take them all off my body.
Good man. 5 cents is not a joke.
Just one day, $25. Just one day.
Right. Does that help out a lot, Jerry?
Absolutely, absolutely, it does, you guys there. This is how effective the bottle deposit law has been right here in Massachusetts. The bottle deposit law, 20 years old, has got to be expanded. Sports drinks and fruit juices, iced teas and tonic waters. Can collection in Southbridge.
Awesome.
Southbridge has a lot of good things going for it, and one of it is there is still a spirit of community here. Even with the polarization you have with all the different ethnic groups, I think that some of that is lessening, and people are starting to come together and trust each other a little bit more, and realizing that in order to make something positive out of this town, they're going to have to pull together. I see that, even if it's minuscule, it's happening. I think Southbridge really has no place to go but up.
What do you think about the future of Southbridge?
No, not bad. They got a new settlement on here. Got that new movie theater coming here.
Really?
They got DOT coming here.
Oh, yeah.
They got a new building up on Main Street to be by the AO.
What do you think the future is of Southbridge?
Blow it up. Fucking blow this fucking town up.
It's probably going to be more like Worcester eventually, in about 5 years.
I think it's the way it comes.
The way everything's going, I kind of blame everything on the Republicans.
I don't know. Who knows? I won't see it. Whatever it's going to be, Yeah.
I won't be around.
Well, there ain't too much you can ask for the future. Not at my age.
I believe I'll have my own house. Take a couple weeks off in the summertime, rent a house at the beach. Date my old girlfriend, see my kids.
You're getting married, right?
Yeah.
You gonna have kids?
Yeah, hopefully. One boy, one Stevie Jr.
And it would be nice to have my eyesight back so I can see you guys instead of just listening to you.
Is there anything you want to say to Southbridge?
I want to say God bless Southbridge.
All right.
Yeah, just, Southbridge is all right,
Will you ever move from Southbridge?
Maybe. Maybe. It all depends.
What would make you move?
I don't know, you better paying job and opportunity.
You think you'll live in Southbridge till you die?
No.
Sturbridge. Yeah, I like Sturbridge.
No, I'm gonna live there until I die.
You think you'll ever move out of Southbridge?
Oh, me? No.
Why not?
Because I know I won't.
You think you'll ever move?
Me? No. I love Southbridge. I fell in love with Southbridge the first day I drove in here. It reminded me of the town I came from, Malone, New York. Because when you go into Malone, you come up a big hill, go down, just like Main Street in Southbridge. When I got here, I had $4 left in my pocket. I think we had a couple flat tires on the way, It's an old car, but we made it.
Old man rides his bike to town, never tries to slow it down. Rides the same since 53. Every day he passes me. Middle of the day, moon is out, breaking the traffic, noise dies down. Not really quiet, never too long, till
kind of town as small as Southbridge with the diversity that we have. 17,000 by many standards. It's really a small town. Small town. But we kind of have big city type characteristics. And that's, I mean, there's something to be said for that. I mean, people congregate and are attracted to cities because they have a lot to offer. They have a broad appeal. So this small town has a broad appeal. It's not without its challenges, though. But it will come around. Because we're survivors. We're human beings, and that's what we do.
Would you like some more coffee? Sorry, I don't mean to-
It's all right. It's all right. I gotta go.
I promise I'm not gonna bother you no more now.
Thank you. Pretty much like everything about Southbridge.
I'm used to it.
What to say about it? I mean, it's a town anyway.
Almost all the way down the missing letter street. There's a house of cactus where the sidewalk ends. The red chair where I'll be. The red chair where I'll be. Takes 3 routes to get here from the nearest interstate. Not urban, we're not rural, not a suburb, no way. Old school factory town used to churn out tons of eyeglasses. After all the big-time layoffs, the economy just hit the skids. Oh,
You French?
No, English.
English? What? What are you?
English.
Danish?
English.
Huh, Danish.
No, English. You know, always English.
No.
Not French. Not Irish. English.
I heard a very, very popular senator say, I got rid of John and I got rid of Bobby. Teddy was behind the whole thing.
01550, the gang's all here.
Has anything supernatural ever happened to you?
Well, I had seen a person do a dance one time in a flashy style, but she was the school librarian. And I wondered, I said,
That was a miracle?
well, no, it wasn't a miracle, but her body went through vacillation, through wiggling, through a dance of some sort. She did a dance of some sort. But I don't know if she was bowing my soul before the Creator. I don't know what she was trying to say. But I said to myself, she's not the Virgin Mary, and neither am I.
01550, the gang's all here. 01550, the gang's all here.
The internet.
Every 5 cents is not a joke. Money doesn't grow on trees.